Okay. So purple, we believe, is the color of royalty, but we got to understand purple can also represent blood because blue and red makes purple. So it says here, and fared sumptuously. So, I mean, he was just blessed. He fared. And here it says lived in luxury, but he was blessed, fared. You know, grew up in church and God got a call over your life. You're fared. You're just living, even though you're going through stuff, you got all the promises of God over your life. You got all the promises of God. And one of the things he promised out of the King James version of the Bible, and I have talked about this today with a couple of people, but this is how you can be fared or living just like blessed. It's in Jeremiah 29. This is one of the verses. In verse 11, King James. For I know the thoughts that I, the Lord, think toward you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So if you're walking in that, no evil shall befall of thee, like it says in Psalm 91, no evil shall befall of thee, neither any plague come near thy dwelling. So you have these precious promises over your life. So you're faring sumptuously, because if God be for you, who could be against you? Like, the Lord is my life and my salvation. Who shall I fear? That's faring sumptuously. I mean, faring, sumptuously every day. And there was a certain, verse 26 of Luke 16, no, verse 20, sorry. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus. We talked about this. Beggars are those that go to other people for even the promises of God, because they're begging. They're not doing it for them. They may not be studying for themselves. So it says, named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate, the rich man's gate, full of sores, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs are even the world, or it could be religious leaders, but the world came and licked his sores. It's okay. You ain't got to go through all this. You ain't got to be saved. You ain't got to work out no salvation. You don't have to formulate no relationship with God. God knows your heart. Yeah, that's the issue. So it says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom.